Happy Monday to you, travel and weather enthusiast. Want to update you on Invest 98L. We have some confidence in parts of this story, and other parts we still really don't have much of an understanding of what we're going to get. So let's dive into the details. And what we're talking about, of course, is Invest 98L. This would be named Melissa when it does earn a name. Models are in decent agreement that at least for 48 to maybe up to 72 hours, they're in line. This is tracking west-northwest. No disagreement there. So our confidence in that is fairly high. What we don't have a lot of confidence in is what happens after this point. So I want to roll this out there about Wednesday, where you can see this is south of Hispaniola. That's the European model. This is the American model. Very close and aligned. However, as we get to late Thursday and early Friday, that's where we see this is a weak system in the European that is just off the southeastern coast of Jamaica. But when we switch over to the American, it's north of Hispaniola and touching portions of the Turks and Caicos and the far eastern Bahamas. So on Friday, I think, is when we will really get an understanding, or going into Friday, we'll get that understanding of, is this going to keep tracking west, or is this already going to be strengthening and turn north? This American model is the favored course because it would impact the fewest amount of islands. And if this does play out, it would be over portions of the weekend, Sunday and into Monday. If the European plays out, this is a much later arriving system to portions of the Caribbean. And as we take a look, there's Sunday where it's approaching the coast of Nicaragua and just kind of sitting there for a little bit, a day or two. But then by Wednesday, it has gained strength while sitting down there. And by Thursday next week, it's crossing just in between Grand Cayman and Jamaica on its way to cross over Cuba on Halloween and over portions of the central Bahamas. So while it would be a later arriving system and you would have more time to prepare, this could be impacting many more islands if this route ends up being what we get and the strength of the storm. And we still have very little certainty past again Thursday. So love to see you in the next couple days and update you on what we're going to likely get from this. But a big heads up for Caribbean cruisers and flyers through the region for the rest of this week and into next week. And we'll get a better idea of this, and I'll update you then. Have a wonderful Monday in the meantime.